Welcome to the Daily Vibe on VTV. I'm Vaughan. It's awesome to have you here. Today, I want to bring a message of empowerment. Let's talk about how every day you have a blank slate, a clear run, a blank page on the paper. Now, you, as the architect or the artist of your life, can do anything you want. You can draw anything. Imagine that you've got a big canvas in front of you. It's blank. You've got a paintbrush, you have paints. You can use your imagination, and as Van Gogh said, you can dream your painting and you can paint your dream. Now, in the form of what you're trying to do in your life, you've got to put this in perspective. The same day that you wake up with is not the same as yesterday. So when we come out of our slumber, we break the fast, we look at the life that we're about to do and what we're going to go into today, most of your life is on autopilot. It's already planned out. 47% of what you're going to do tomorrow is predestined. Do you know why? Because of the habits that you hold. You have about 50% of the rest of that to do something that matters. So what you've got to start with, of course, is what habits are serving you. You've got to break those ones, break the chain there. But you also have to look at what the hell are you doing and why? Listen, the blank page analogy is phenomenal. But you might say to me, Vaughan, I call bullshit. That's not true. You don't know me. You don't know my story. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know how sick I am. I don't have the same energy as you. I don't have those teeth. I don't have that hair. I can't do what you do. It's like I'm not asking you to do that. What I'm saying is you've got to find your 10. What's your 10? Your highest level of motivation and energy. What does that look like? Then you've got to figure out ways and means to create that energy on a daily basis when you wake up. Now, part of this is having the blank page analogy and realize that, you know what? I am the architect, the writer, the author, the visioneer of my life, and I can make it happen the way I choose to do. So what do? Well, I realize that yesterday is written. It is set. There is nothing I can do about it. If I look at the history book of my life, and I look at the crazy mistakes that I've made, and the stupid things that I have done, all of that has built me up to a point where I have experience that I can share with other people. It's built me up to a point where I have confidence to go forward to chase what I want to do. I didn't always have that. I wasn't born confident. I didn't have the experience to shoot videos. I didn't have the experience to speak in front of people. I didn't have the experience to dance. I didn't have the experience to do many of the things that I do now, just like you don't. But I didn't let the past dictate my future. I didn't let that ball and chain of the experience I've already had hold me in place for my future. And I'm asking you to do the same. In fact, the beauty of the past is that you're wiser. I guess there's a few ways to look at it. You've got learning the hard way, which is by your own mistakes. Learning the easy way, which is by learning from other people who've beaten a path to the door that you're seeking. And then there's the tragic way, never learning. This is not the strategy. Do not do that. However, I am shocked, and I don't know why I'm still shocked, but I am shocked when I find most people still learn the tragic method. They don't learn at all. They just go and ask people, I have no idea what they're talking about, like, how do I do this? How do I do that? And they have no results in the field, yet that's who they ask. They ask their friends who have terrible relationships. My partner's being a dick. What do I do about it? My partner is not meeting my needs, and I'm not happy where I am. And yet you go ask the person who's been divorced 3 times. Like, no, that is silly, but it's what we do. Logically, you might laugh and say, yeah, that's true. I would never do that. But look at it. You are doing that. Your friends, family, and your influences in your life will create the sum total of where you're going. So shows like this are made to help reach out to people who may not have access to information about how do I succeed in life? How do I make money from doing something that I love? How do I create a lifestyle around my passion or my interest or something that I enjoy doing? How do I find a vocation that suits my personality? Like, this is made for people who want to transform their life and transcend yesterday's problems, yesterday's struggles, yesterday's inadequacies, all right, and yesterday's failures, because they are carved in stone. You can't do anything about it. But every day, be blessed in the fact that you wake up with a clean slate and you're wiser from yesterday's experience. But don't let it hold you in place. Use it as a launch pad to the future goals and your best self yet. This is Vaughan with the Daily Vibe. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you all succeed.